Hey, this is Joe from Home Studio Corner. If you're like me, you do most of your songwriting with an instrument and a piece of paper. You write a song, and then eventually you open your software and you record it. Today, I've been goofing around with coming up with some interesting or just different sounds and ideas using the software instead of just using a guitar or a piano. Puts me in a different place. Now, for a lot of people, this is how you write songs. So maybe for you, switch it up and write something on a piano. But I need to switch it up just to kind of see what happens. And I came across something that's fun and I wanted to share with you. So if you're not familiar with this plugin in Studio One, it's called Sample One. It's included. And there's a record panel. So here's my microphone. So I can literally record myself into it. And then I can map that sample to a key in my keyboard. So I did that just a minute ago with this. So let's go back. Here is this sample here.
Let's go.
So I just sang let's go, a B, mapped it to this, and then I told it to just expand that low and high out to essentially all the keys. And then I decided to put together a drum beat here. Real simple drum beat. And then I just started goofing around with that let's go vocal, as you can see here. So I used the patterns in Studio One to come up with kind of 3 different variations that all look slightly differently and different kind of harmonies and things. But I'm using the pattern mode, which is typically thought of as a drum programming mode, but I'm using it to punch in different chords and little weird melodies. And this is probably dumb and will never see the light of day, but it was a fun experiment that's got me thinking about what else can I sample and manipulate and use as kind of a found sound within a songwriting session.
Let's go. 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 Let's go.
It makes me, this is not something, the let's go is ridiculous. It sounds like I'm doing a trick shot video. Let's go. But it's something that, honestly, I was going to shoot this video and build a loop out of this cool cardboard sound that I found. But I couldn't, it ends up sounding like some sort of bug. I couldn't find anything that was interesting, so I was literally turned the camera off and just goofed around for 20 minutes, came up with this, and I thought, well, this would be fun to share. So the point is not to go do exactly what I did, but just think about how you can change up your workflow to introduce new creative things. That could be a new instrument, a new plugin, a new something that gets you excited, but for me, it's just something that I haven't used a whole lot, and it's just, if anything, this gave me a progression that's kind of fun. It's like a B minor, G major, and then actually it's not an E. It's actually more, I think it's an F. I think it's an F sharp major. It originally was E, but I thought it sounded cooler going to that 5 there. So if nothing else, that's a cool progression that I'll take with me to write something else. So this will probably never be a song, but it might be the thing that triggered an idea for a song, and like those melodies I just sang, all of that might contribute to something new and fun. So don't be afraid to goof around with stuff like this. If you never do drum loops, and you think, I don't do drum loops, I use a real drummer. Use a drum loop, see what happens. I would never use MIDI. Use MIDI, see what happens, or vice versa. If all you ever do is program drums and use MIDI, put a microphone in front of something and see what happens. And you might end up with something super cool like this.
Let's go. Let's go.
That was the wrong chord, but you get it. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'm Joe. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. There are 13 years worth of content here on this channel for you to peruse, all designed to help you make more and better music. By the way, if you want to know some of my favorite picks, if you're just getting started or you want to start setting up your own home recording studio, I've put together a list of 5 home studio necessities. It's a free guide you can get. Just go to homestudiocorner.com/gear, Gear. Check that out. It's 100% free. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.